Hi everyone, happy Thursday here. Greetings from Playa del Carmen. I hope your first week of 2023 is going amazing. And what to say, my friends? I am back in action. New Year and a nice weekend. We had some strange weather over Christmas, better by New Year's Eve, thankfully. And everybody had, well, I hope people had a good time. So, my friends, first webinar of 2023. I am excited to tell you today about an exciting new boutique condo project that my attention. Um, it is located in the heart of Playa del Carmen. However, special neighborhood because it is a quiet enclave in the walkable and otherwise pretty busy Carmen. So you are within walking distance of tons of restaurants, boutiques, and more importantly, you are close to one of the few parks in Playa del Carmen. You know, we have the ocean very close by, beautiful beaches, but parks. And so this project is located right next to one of the few parks in Playa. It's very close to a park. It's a quiet enclave. It's very residential. There are no nighttime venues that. And what to tell you, I'm gonna bring up. The project is so. It is currently in the pre-launch phase. So they don't even have a full brochure what I do, and I'm gonna go through that as we go along. Okay, I really like this project. So to a little bit more about it, it is actually phase two of an existing project called. And if you've been okay, add file. No, what do I want to share? I want to share my yeah. So share screen. I always have so much fun sharing my screen. I'm joking. Hopefully this works as it's intended. Sharing my entire screen. So all I can do is I'm going to bring up the renders we have. So just to sum up, this is a project from one of the top developers in the area called GMB. This developer is responsible for the creation of the Aldea Sama neighborhood in Tulum, which is the most premier neighborhood in Tulum. It was the first planned community in Tulum, kind of similar to what we have in Playa called Playa Car. So it's a long-established developer in the area. So this is what the building is going to be looking like, my friends. And the name of the building is Central Park 2 because we already have Central Park 1. So the Central Park 1 building was completed sometime this past year, and it's fully sold out and operational, and it's a very desirable location because of what I told you. It's very close to all the action, and at the same time a quiet neighborhood in town. I'm going to share the map of Playa del Carmen shortly and show you exactly where this building is going to be. Okay, what I also like about this project is that all the units come fully furnished and equipped. The only thing you need to put on are your own decorating touches, so things like paintings and flowers. Everything else comes included with high-end furnishings, so one less worry for you as an owner, one less thing to do. This building is, again, a boutique building, not many units, we can count them together. There will be a mix of studios and one bedrooms, okay? And the amazing thing about this building, because it is in the pre-launch phase, number one, you're going to be getting the absolute best pricing. As you guys know, it is the same in Playa as it is in places like Toronto, Canada. The earlier on you get into a project, the best price you're going to get. The later on you buy, if you're one of the last people to buy in the building, first of all, you're getting, the highest prices closest to, what a completed condo unit would look like. Not only that, but you also get what's left of the units. Whereas here, essentially what they have is a waiting list, and the first person to get on gets to choose their unit. Okay, and as of now, literally, I was only informed of this a few days ago. As of now, you have choices, and I'm going to go through the inventory and show you guys what's available. I absolutely love the look, the serene look of this project. The light colors, absolutely beautiful. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the amenities since we don't yet have the brochure. I have a little list here that I'm going to share with you. Give me 1 second, mis amigos. Okay, so the building will have a gym, infinity pool, underground parking, At the bottom, there will be a commercial space, which they expect is going to be a restaurant or cafe. Okay. And it will be facing one of the few parks in the area. So you're surrounded by old growth trees. The building will have an elevator, and it will have ocean views from the rooftop. Okay. So my friends, you see, I love this building, and I think it's, once people find out about it, you can consider that I'm one of the few people, the first people to tell you about it. Once more people find out, this building will sell very fast. I'm absolutely sure about that. So let me show you. I hope you're still able to see my screen. Are you? My Lord, let me see. Yes, it looks like I'm still sharing. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys what the building is going to look like in terms of the floor plans, and also the kind of the prices. Okay, so we have on the ground floor, we have the commercial space and the lobby, and 3 studios. As you can see, the ground floor studios start at 157,900. Okay, and these are wide floor plans. So to give you an idea, well, I don't want to name any names, but I have spoken to you guys before about another top developer in Plan that builds luxury studios, and I am aware of other buildings that are in the same caliber in terms of the level of luxury. And for this floor plan, you're looking at closer to 200,000, 185, 197. Okay. Now, as we go further in the floors, the prices do go up. Uh, but I consider this is a very well priced project. Now, these prices are not going to stay like this. As the units get sold, I was already informed this is going to be dynamic pricing. So with every few units that get sold, the pricing of the remaining units will get updated. Okay, so on the second floor, we have a total of 3 studios and 2 1-bedroom units. And again, these guys are offering 1-bedroom units at the same price that others are offering studios. And again, this is because of how early we are in the sales process. So to give you an idea in terms of the size, I know here in the Riviera Maya, more often than not, you see unit sizes in square meters. But I know in Canada and the US, we use square feet. So to give you an idea, so 51 square meters, you times it by 10.76 to get the size in square feet. So that those 1-bedroom units are around 550 square feet. Well, I can tell you, Miss Amigos, one of my friends in Toronto a year ago sold her 1-bedroom unit around the same size. It was around 500 square feet. And well, let's just say, I don't want to name how much that was, but it was more than double the price of the units here. Okay, about like 2.5. Let's just say that. Okay, so as you can see, the higher up we go in the floors, the higher the prices become. The top level is not currently for sale. Sometimes developers will keep those units, maybe to sell them later on for the full price, or sometimes they just keep them for their family. I don't know really exactly what happened here, but the penthouse suites are not yet available for sale. Everything else is available. And I think, whether you're buying on the second floor, third floor, these are very well priced units. Again, between you're looking at studios, even on the second, and what we call the second floor here is really like the third floor, because you've got the ground floor with the commercial space, first and second floor. So you're really like third floor in Canada. Okay. And that's priced at around 173 for the studios. And again, look at the size of those studios, you guys. These are already, 54 square meters. These are spacious studios. And the 1-bedrooms, interestingly enough, the higher up we go, the larger the sizes, I think, is because we're taking into account the balcony as well. And if any of you had questions about the exact dimensions, we can look into that with the developer. But as you can see, like the top price, even for a 5th floor unit, 1-bedroom unit, you're looking at about 228 to 227. That is very nice. That's a good price for units that are this size. Just to give you an idea, for example, I've spoken before the Simca Ipana building. Well, that's a very luxurious condo complex. Okay, one could argue that you have maybe more amenities, that maybe a larger pool, but fully finished 1-bedroom units, and they're junior 1-bedroom units right now. If you're buying them from the developer right now, you're looking at about 255. for the remaining units. Now, you're buying this in pre-construction. I should mention that the projected completion date for this project is June of 2025, between June and July of 2025. So you have quite a bit of time to come up with the money. The payment plan that is available is 30, 40, 30, meaning 30%. So how it works is to reserve one of these units. Actually, I might as well, we can look at the renders while I'm talking to you, and then we can talk about other things. So to reserve one of the units, you would put down a refundable $5,000 US deposit, okay, which is refundable for 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, if you decide that you do want to move forward, you as a buyer are expected to come up with 30%, okay? And then during the construction of the project, you are expected to come up with 40%. Now, how you pay the 40%, it could be monthly payments, it could be every other month, it could even be every 3 months. That's something that you and the developer discuss together, and you can decide on that. And then finally, upon the completion of the project, you're expected to pay the remaining 30%. Okay, so it's a pretty nice payment plan. Now, if you as a buyer are in a position to put down more than 30% as a down payment, let's say you put 50%, a small discount can be negotiated off the asking price. Okay, so what else? With that said, again, I really love these renders, you guys. Muy bonito, very beautiful. Okay. Yeah, what else? So I already spoke to you about the payment plans. Anything else? Yeah, the location. Let me show you guys the location. This is kind of what they show you, but let me see how accurate it is. Yeah, actually, it is very, very well. So we have here the famous Fifth Avenue. This is Avenida 10. This right here, my friends, if you've been in Playa, this is where the Green and Fit restaurant is located. And on this street, we have one of the best known gyms in Playa called Evolve Fitness. Right here, we have Mamitas Beach, very popular beach in Playa, White Sand Beach, with a nice beach club where, you pay, I think it's 500 pesos, maybe 800, and they give you drinks back in return for that and food, and it's pretty nice. But again, this right here is the park, my friend. This little diamond shape, that is the park, and it's surrounded, like in the park, you've got old growth trees, and all around here, you've got tiny little streets with old growth trees, and the project is going to be literally like in the corner here, next to the sister building, okay? Very privileged location again, my friends, and I'm sure this project will do amazingly well, just like the sister project. I'm gonna leave it at that, mis amigos. I think I can stop sharing. How do I stop sharing? Oh, sorry. Okay. Yeah, if you are interested at all in finding out more and maybe selecting one of these beautiful units for yourself, you can reach out to me at info@freedomplaya.com. That's info@freedomplaya.com. And I'll put my contact info in the description of the YouTube video. If you are watching this on Facebook, of course, you can always DM me. Thank you, mis amigos. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Happy New Year again. And I will see you shortly. Blessings. Bye for now.